Architect One, Emmanuel Momo, 89 TV. Salute to my peoples in the building. Let's talk about this, man. Got some interesting news. Dimitri Cohen, Boxing Goods, Mr. Infinity 123, TG 072185. Salute. Bumpy Thompson. Salute. Anthony Simon. Salute. 318 Fight Club. Salute. Ray Wallace. Salute. Terry Smoot Jr. Salute. Ethan Fresh 73. Salute. Christopher West, Chilltown Majors, Ketty Peace 504, Alfonso Corsi, Boxing Trav, Chilltown Majors, Jose Diaz, Melon Ryan, David the Real Thomas, Marlon Cunningham, Front Street Entertainment, Calvin Johnson, Anthony Johnson, Quan 43, my brother, salute. Caps in Full G, Dago Rock, Jose Diaz, Shogun 76, Ronald Finkley, Brian Pinson, Lock for Canton, 10, salute. John Legene, salute. Nighthawk, salute. Keon N. Smith, salute. Jizzle Kingpin, salute. Douglas Anderson, salute. Charles Miller, salute. Tino B. Akando Sammy Hassan, salute. Yeah, DeAndre Carey, Drink More Water. Isaiah Wilson, Sylvester Solomon, 2011. Chris Maurice, Kennedy Linda, Jonathan Caralla, Moped Mosley, salute. Marcus the Great, Leon Brigham, Iceman, salute. My brother Ahmad is Ahmad, salute in the super chat. He said, salute, King, salute to you. Lamont T, salute. Douglas Anderson, salute. Jay Lee, salute. Yeah, let's talk about this, man. So we got some interesting news, right? Victor Wiggins, Ray Luger, Edwin Burks, Grant Hovey, salute. Osmond Carche, salute. Kyle Brown, King Bonifacio Lujan, salute. St. Pedro Bay, salute. San Pedro Bay. Kenyatta Ali, my brother, salute. PGH Big Dog, salute. Joseph Brown, Kick Science Socially, salute. Muhammad Arif, salute. Boxing and Barbecue, salute. Smash that like button, man. We got 200 people. We should have 200 likes. D. Griggs, P. Machino, salute. Danny Carr, salute. Yeah, smash that like button, man. Get the likes up, man. We got 200 people. Let's get 200 likes. Smash the like button. Jules of Life, salute. D. Matt, salute. I wanted to talk about this, man, because you understand. Melvin Harris, salute. D. Stacks TV, salute. Terence Crawford has had a change of heart, it seems. He's willing to take the minimum. There's a possibility of him fighting Showtime Sean Porter. I don't know if Sean Porter is willing to do so, taking the minimum, because it takes two to tango on that level. Free man, salute. JR, woke, salute. My brother Douglas Anderson in Super Chat. He said, I believe in your brand. Salute, King. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. 1,000%. Derek Williams, salute. I appreciate you 1,000%, King. So JR, Bob Arum said in the next couple of days they're gonna be announcing his fight. So I'm taking, when he says that, means they already pretty much have it set. Andre Webb, salute. Unless something changed at the last second. But it looks like these three guys that you see on the thumbnail, Jimbo Fisher, salute. Ray Robinson, Sergey Lipinets, and Sean Porter. Looks like it narrowed down to these three. Adrian Pittman, salute. And I'm going to guess it's going to be Sergey Lipinets. Right? I know we all wanted to be Sean Porter. Wesley Lewis, salute. But I'm going to go with Sergey Lipinets. With Ray Robinson coming in second. And salute to my brother Real Pitbull in the super chat. In the building, salute. What's going on with you, Chico? Lawrence Williams, salute. Architect One, salute. So I'm saying that it's going to be Sergey Lipinets. I'm going Sergey Lipinets at number one. I'm going with I'm going with Ray Robinson at 2, and I'm going Sean Porter at 3. And it's not that Dion Foe, salute. And I'm going to say this, Stephen Jackson, salute. I'm going to say it's not that Terence Crawford and Bob Arum don't want Sean Porter to fight. I don't think that Tim TV 212, salute. Kennedy Linder, salute. I don't think that the finances is there for Sean Porter. You understand? My brother Lawrence Williams said that it won't be Sergey Lipinets because he's fighting in September against Spence Mandu. Well, unless they buy him out, they could change that. Alan Turner, salute. That's a possibility, but they could change that. Front Street Entertainment, salute. In the super chat, support each other. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother Real Pitbull in the super chat. Said Crawford is king. Salute. Appreciate you. Buff Bod, salute. So Isaiah Wilson, salute. Eddie Wallace, salute. So I'm going to say, like, that's a possibility, Lawrence, but that could change. There's more money for the Crawford fight. You think if he have the opportunity to fight Crawford for the WBO with more money on the table, or Spence Mandu in September for the IBF interim? That's not even close. He's going to go with the Crawford because B-Man 910, salute. Ant Woods, my cousin, what's good with you, cuzzo? Caps at Full G, salute. Rayman Two Sides, salute. Terry Smoot Jr., salute. The Spot, salute. It's because of, you got to understand the way the sport of boxing works. Now, fight for an interim WBO, Bob Arum would tip the scale more for whatever he's getting to make it and fight for the official WBO on a big stage against Terence Crawford. That'll change. That'll change. Edwin Burke, salute. That'll change because that's an interim. Now, if he's fighting for the vacant the vacant IBF regular, like your Danis Ugas more than likely is going to fight for the vacant WBA regular, right? If he was fighting for the vacant IBF regular, that won't change, right? Because the opportunity, you got an opportunity to be a world champion. The interim, no. Albert Doherty, salute. Robert Montgomery, salute. C. Cut, salute. But like my brother Lawrence Williams said, listen, that could be the possibility, and it could be Ray Robinson. But you have to understand, at this point in time, what's at stake for Terence Crawford, right? He can't keep fighting these types of fights. Now, one thing is going to work in his favor is the pandemic. Man, we got 250 people. We should have 250 likes. Big Dose 513, my brother, Tunnel Vision, salute. Herbert Freeman, salute. King Vonnie 86, salute. Yeah, he said 131 likes, man. No, we got 265 people. We need to have 265 likes. Smash that like button. Wiz Finesse God, salute. It's definitely not Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence. Errol Spence, we know it's not Errol Spence. Manny Pacquiao's ship has seen the sail. Almighty Lord, salute. Eric in St. Louis, my brother, salute. Keith Graham, Tito Shatanda, salute. The Texans, salute. So Manny Pacquiao's ship has sailed. But the fact that Bob Arum is saying that it's going to be in front of no crowd, there's a storyline, there's a history with Ray Robinson. Mr. J, salute. Evan, salute. Funny Markel, salute. I would love it to be Sean Porter. But the question remains, Thugger, salute. Here's the thing. Are you going to have, they're going to have to pay, you got to pay Sean Porter at least 2.5, at least. Matthew Valentine, my brother, salute. Taneem Marie, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Lord Sweat Real, salute, King. Salute to B More. Jason Helton, salute. Yeah, James Humphreys, salute to you, King. Appreciate you. See, the thing is this, right? Sean Porter fight with Terence Crawford, Phil J 508, salute. You gotta ask yourself this question as well. Is Sean Porter willing to take this fight right now in front of no crowd, or is Sean Porter going to say, let's see how this plays out if you fight Ray Robinson or somebody like, and this fight is not taking place in November. So that's leading me to believe that they really want this Sean Porter fight. Main boxing Baka, my brother, salute. Jason Helton, salute. It's leading me to believe. Yeah, exactly, Douglas Anderson. But it's leading me to believe that they're trying their best to get it to be Sean Porter. and this is just my educated guess, right, is because for the fight to take place in November, not September, not October, but November. So it's like blood and bones, salute. It's like they're trying to stall as long as possible to give Terence Crawford and everything to come to snap back to somewhat normalcy. That way, if the fight takes place in November and is able to have, because Bob Arum says, you know, if we could get, we don't know how many, if there's going to be people allowed or how many people there is going to be. So they're trying to stall it. But they want Terence Crawford to fight in 2020. Almighty Lord, my brother, salute. And so the fight is going to take place in November. We are in the beginning of, we're not even in the middle of July yet. Well, we are in the middle of July. We're in the middle of July, but you talking August, September, October, November, you're talking 4.5 months. Damo Jackson, salute. Ural Thomas, salute. Ugas is opting out for the path least resistance. And listen, I can't blame him if he's going to be fighting for the WBA regular title, because Manny Pacquiao is the super, right? So the WBA regular title, Lord Rocker, salute. Salute to LA. Rick Cam, salute. So your Danish Ugas is going to take the path of least resistance. It's more Chris Smith, salute. Young Hog, salute. It's more than likely he'll be, his chances of being victorious and becoming a world champion in that situation is heightened more so than him fighting Terence Crawford for the WBO. Chris Smith, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Him fighting Terence Crawford for the WBO, he's going to be a major, he's going to be an underdog at the very least, if not a major underdog. And I don't think he could beat Terence Crawford. I don't think he has the power to do so. He has the skill set, but he doesn't have the power. We got 350 people, and we only have 197 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 350 right now. I'm not totally sold that Terence could beat Sean. Boxing and barbecue, me either. I think that's a 50-50 fight. No slack, 504, my brother, salute. New Orleans in the building, salute. Buff Bod, salute. Nigel Isaac, salute. The Spot, salute. I'm not, I think that's a 50-50 fight, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter. If you would have asked me before the Errol Spence fight, I would have favored, I would have tipped the scale 60-40 in Terence Crawford's favor. But right now, I don't like the way Terence Crawford fought the fight with Igis Kavaluskas. And I'm starting to believe that that's starting to become a makeup of how he fights, right? He just wants to prove a point. David the Real Thomas, salute. It's not that he don't have the skill. My brother Ronald Finkley, salute. Salute Danny Carl, Houston, Texas in the building. Salute to Houston, Texas. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes. We got 375 people. We should have 375 likes. Sion Moodley, salute. So I don't like, you know, True Face, salute. Jerry Martinez, Craig J, salute. Steve J, salute. It's not that he can't box, because we know he has the skill set. It's that it's a mindset, and I'm starting to believe that he just wants to prove a point, and he's trying to prove that he can stay in the pocket. He could, you know, he's not comfortable sleep with one eye open. My brother, salute. He's not comfortable with just getting a W like Floyd was. You understand what I'm saying? Floyd was just comfortable with getting a W. I don't think that Terence Crawford is comfortable with just getting a W. I think that at this point in time, Terence Crawford is looking to prove a point. He's looking to make a statement. Devontae Johnson, salute. And, you know, that's not, I would love to see how he makes the adjustment with Sean Porter. But doesn't it just make sense? Jose Rubio, salute. East LA in the building. Salute to you, King. Peace and blessings to you. So think about it, right? The fact that I'm 6'2", salute. Now, I want to, it just makes sense that if the fight is taking place in November, they want to stall it out. See, you're going to announce it right now for a fight to take place in November, it's like they're trying to stall it out because you need to have somewhat of live gate to be able to fit the bill for Sean Porter fight. You understand what I'm saying? You need somewhat of a live gate to fit the bill for Sean Porter fight. You understand what I'm saying? So it makes sense that focus, salute, that we got 250, we got 400 people, man. We should have 400 likes. Now we got 405 people. We should have 405 likes. Smash the like button, right? Young Jew, salute. So Bob Arum, you know, he laid out this list of opponents, but he didn't tip his hat to who it is going to be, right? And I believe that Bob Arum has a serious, they have an opponent, but he wants to give it time. Stephen Phillips, salute, till it change. James Humphrey, salute. That's why he said in a couple of days. Chef Curry, salute, right? It's to prolong it, right? It's to stall it out, to maybe be able to negotiate with a likes of a Sean Porter, right? It's easy. Ray Robinson is going to take the fight. If they have to do some maneuvering to get Sergey Lipinets to the fight, he'll take the fight. Adam M, salute, right? Because you got to understand, even though, like my brother Lawrence Williams said, Sergey Lipinets has a fight coming in September, all that sounds good, but that's a low-level fight. This is a bigger fight for official title. Tunnel Vision, my brother, salute. So, you know, it's a stalling tactic. Mark Wunderlich, salute. Utah in the building, salute. Gene Du, salute. Anna Israel, salute. Derek West, salute. So it's a way to get, we got 415 people. Now we should have 415 likes, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 400. Boxing Truth Serum, salute. D-Lo 404 Boxing, salute. Deshaun Thompson, salute. Uncle Tony 7, salute. Salute to you, King. So you got to understand that, right? And take that into account. And then I would love to see, now Ray Robinson is a storyline, right? The situation with Ray Robinson, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jewels of Life, salute. Robert Taylor, Dane Watson, salute. If Ray Robinson was the last man to beat him, and this took place in the amateurs, right? That took place in the amateurs. I believe Ray Robinson was the last person to beat him, and that was in the amateurs. Keith Johnson, salute. Jerron Ennis is not an option. Josiah Cali Quit, salute. Salute to my brother Truth Please in the super chat. He said Porter will beat Bud, just saying if he really wants smoke. Hey, I don't put it past him. I don't put it past him, right? Ishmael Casillas, salute. I don't put it past him. Full counter boxing, salute. This one's for you, chump, salute. I don't put it past that Sean Porter can win the fight, but I would love to see the adjustments that Terence Crawford makes to have to win the fight. Gary Childress, salute. Texas Bubba 6 TV, salute. If that makes sense to you, because Terence Crawford is going to have to make some serious adjustments to be able to deal with what Sean Porter brings. We know Sean Porter's consistent. Sean Porter's in shape right now. He's training right now with his father, Kenny Porter, out in Vegas. Kenny Porter's whole backyard looked like LA Fitness and the boxing gym mixed in one, right? They got tires back there. Larry Wade is back there. Lala D, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Where you been at? Satavius Walker, salute to you, King. Texas Bubba 6 TV, man. Where you been at, King? I ain't see you in a minute. Danny Carr, salute. Yeah, Kenny Porter back, they take it serious. You understand? His backyard looked like LA Fitness mixed with Gleason's boxing gym, all in one. You understand what I'm saying? Larry Wade is one of the best in the business, if not the best strength and conditioning coach. Adrian Cole, salute. Anwar Willis, salute. All business, salute. You understand? So Sean Porter, we know what Sean Porter, he's consistent. We know what he bringing to the table. We know what you're going to get from Sean Porter. Now, what about Virgil? He number 2 in WBO. Now that's a good question, Adam M, because Virgil Ortiz said he wanted to fight, but Virgil Ortiz has a fight coming up in 9 days or something like that. Real 6 SB90, my brother, salute. B Water 90, salute. Virgil Ortiz has a fight coming up in a couple of days. We got 450 people. We should have 450 likes. He has a fight coming up in a couple of days, but he did say, Richard Smith, salute. He did say that that's a fight that he wanted. Alonzo White, salute. He did say that that's a fight that he wanted. Paul B, salute. So I think that it's far too early for Virgil Ortiz. G-Man TV, Tess Peraza 0218. Salute. So smash that like button, man. We got 450 people. Let's get 450 likes. Smash it. Smash the like button. So they talk and they make it mention of Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is a bad idea. That's a bad move for Virgil Ortiz's career. It's too early in his career. I know a lot of people believe in him. That's not a good move. He cannot compete with Terence Crawford right now. He cannot compete with Terence Crawford right now. Sugarland 77-478. Salute. Sylvester Solomon 2011. Salute. My brother Bish, B Megastar. Salute. Sad One. Salute. I know there's a lot of people out there that believe in Virgil Ortiz. I like his skill set. He cannot compete with Terence Crawford right now. No way. No how. It's not a good move. Excuse me. I give Jaron Ennis more of a chance right now to compete with Terence Crawford and Virgil Ortiz. It's not close. And the difference is Terence Crawford is going to stay on the outside. He's going to keep Virgil Ortiz at bay, at distance. And then he's going to outbox Virgil Ortiz. His feet are too quick and educated for Virgil Ortiz right now. His hands are too quick, and he's too calculated. Not a good move. You put Virgil Ortiz in there with him right now, and guess what? His career could be in danger of plummeting. That's a fact. That's a fact. You put him in there because Kareem Ebanks, salute. He doesn't have the athletic ability, and he doesn't have the experience to use what he has to be able to beat a style like Terence Crawford. When you have that type of style, like Oscar De La Hoya didn't have the quickest feet in the world. Now he has quick hands, but he don't have quick feet. T.G. Redder, Scaffy, salute. He had quicker feet than Ortiz. But you look at guys like remember Fernando Vargas. He didn't have quick feet, and when he fought guys that were athletic with quick feet, his power was null and void. It was nullified, and he lost. If you put Virgil Ortiz in there right now with Terence Crawford, it's over. It's over. Don't put Virgil Ortiz in there. Mr. Mackey, salute. And I like Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, you know what? You put Virgil Ortiz in there with a Adrian Broner right now. It's going to be a tough, hard-fought fight, but that's a 50-50 fight that he can win because of his size, because of his power, and because Adrian Broner lack of activity. But Adrian Broner is somebody that's going to give him a look of speed, athletic ability with power. It's going to give him somewhat of a experience to understand how to deal with that. You understand? Or you put him in there with a guy like, you know, let's see, a guy like Ray Robinson. If let's say he don't fight, Terence Crawford don't fight Ray Robinson, that's a good fight for him. That's a good learning experience. But you see, when they put Fernando Vargas in their fight, when guys that were athletic with speed, the difference showed up. Stephen Lamonte Hawkins, salute. If you put him in there with Terence Crawford right now, it's over. Jaja, salute. Salute to Montreal, Canada. Salute to Canada in the building. Jaron Ennis will beat Virgil Ortiz right now. We got 500 people. Let's get 500 likes. I give Jaron Ennis a better chance to competing with Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. We're going to stay on Terence Crawford, though. But Terence Crawford, because of Terence Crawford's, because of how big Jaron Ennis is, how much speed and athletic ability he has, and he's very calculated himself. The only difference for that fight would be simply experience. Is Terence Crawford experience going to outlast Jaron Ennis's experience? You understand? Iceman, salute. Virgil Ortiz and Danny Garcia is a great fight. Why? Because Danny Garcia doesn't have the quickest feet in the world. He's flat-footed. So he has an opportunity, but still, let's say he fights Danny Garcia. That's just going to give him the test of dealing with power. Jack Don, salute. It's not going to give him a test of dealing with athletic boxers because Danny Garcia is flat-footed. So Rocky Trevino, I don't, you know, Masvidal versus Conor McGregor. I don't know, man. So he needs to, and this is no disrespect to Adrian Broner at all whatsoever, right? I'm saying Adrian Broner because Adrian Broner going to let his hands go in the fight with Virgil Ortiz, who's so big and so powerful? You understand what I'm saying? Is he Otby Brown? Salute. Gold. Salute. King Corleone. Salute. Brian New York. Salute. Is he going to let his hands go against, you know, a Virgil Ortiz? Maybe not. Maybe he stays stagnant. But he has the ability. He's going to give him different looks. He's going to bounce around. He's going to use his legs at times. Jewels of Life. Salute. You understand? He's going to bounce around. He's going to I am Ill Will. Salute. You understand? Maccabi Chirac. Salute. Fly Tide Blizzy. Salute. You understand what I'm saying? He's going to give him different looks. Adrian Broner, he's athletic, right? He has power. He's quick. His hands are fast. Ellen Spencer, salute. That's the best situation for him to prepare for a Jaron Ennis and a Terence Crawford. Jonathan Gear, salute. Jose Villanueva, salute. Torrey Harkness, salute. If not, he is going to be in trouble if you put him in the ring right now with a Terence Crawford. Guy Obito, salute. Melon Ryan, salute. Music Man Lee, salute. Smash the like button. We got 520 people. We should have 500, at least 500 likes. Chris Jones, salute. But like I said, you put him in there with a Sean Porter. No, he can't deal with that yet. I know people believe in him. Tasha Bayer, salute. And I know he believes in himself. Peace of us to you, Queen. I know he believes in himself. I know his team believe in him. But if you put Virgil Ortiz in there with a Terence Crawford or Sean Porter, any of these guys that have athletic feet and quick feet, he's going to be in trouble. Plain and simple. Just like when they put Canelo Alvarez in there with Floyd Mayweather, and they claim that Floyd Mayweather was, you know, avoiding him and you know, he's big, he's strong. The difference was the knowledge up here and the foot speed. Because he could get in and out. You best believe if Terence Crawford fight Virgil Ortiz, he's going to fight him like he did like he did with what's his name? Jose Benavidez, but in a more dramatic fashion because Cable King TV, salute. He's not as big as Jose Benavidez. So him closing the distance it'll be much easier. He'll figure out how to close the distance on Virgil Ortiz quicker, and he'll be able to dart in and out better than he did against Benavidez. Take your cut, my brother. Salute. He said Virgil will knock Enos out his boots when it happens. I don't think so. Splash Man, salute. I don't think so. Jamal Hudson, salute. I was telling somebody, Music Man Lee, salute. I was explaining to somebody that said, Julius Stokes, salute, that said that Von Elliott, salute. I was explaining to somebody that said that he don't have no defense, Jaron Ennis. And I said that it's the level of competition. Dre Day, salute. He's not respecting his level of competition right now. So he's staying in the pocket longer, just to prove a point. You understand what I'm saying? Rio Tilly, salute. It's just to prove a point right now. You'll see a more polished version of Jaron Boots Ennis when he steps up in competition. You're going to see a more polished version. Jonathan Lynn, salute. You're going to see right now, he's taking more chances, more risks because of the opponent that's in front of him. You understand what I'm saying? That's why. When he steps up in competition, you're not going to see that version. His defense is suddenly going to get better. And suddenly you're going to say, hey, man, his defense got better. No, his defense didn't get better. It was always there. It was the respect factor of his opponent that was in front of him. There's two different things. You understand? You understand? That's the difference, right? So Virgil Ortiz cannot physically, athletically keep up with Jaron Boots Ennis. I asked Virgil Ortiz when he was on a live stream with Ellie Setback, Emmanuel Momo, salute. My Agenda 3, salute. and he was talking about future opponents, so on and so forth. He talked about Terence Crawford. I asked the question, I said, what about you fighting Jerome Boots Ennis? And he said, this lets you know. He said, in a couple of years, you definitely want to fight him, but that's a fight that happened in a couple of years down the road. It has to build up. So therefore, now there's two ways you could take that. He definitely, Chris Jones, salute. Madison Griffin, salute. Brian Powell, salute. Rick Cam, salute. So he definitely said that he wants to fight him, but it's down the road, right? Torrey Harkness, I definitely think that Jerome Boots Ennis is ready right now. John Calvin, salute. I think he's ready right now. Elton Spencer, salute. So I took it as, okay, well, he said he got to build up. That's what Keith Thurman was saying about Errol Spence. When guys don't want to take on that risk right now, Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, salute. You may think that, to me, it's like, okay, they understand the risk for the reward. They know the risk factor. You understand? So they're using the risk-reward factor. But they understand the risk that Jerome Ennis presents. You understand what I'm saying? And then I can look at it as he wants these big fights, these mega fights, these big paydays. You can look at it from that standpoint as well. We got 600 people. We should have 600 likes. I don't know how many likes we got, but we should have 600 likes or close to it. Virgil is strong, 100% knockouts. When it does happen, he will be stronger and more skilled. Well, that 100% knockout ratio is going to fade. Deacon 305, my brother in the building. How you doing? Adrian Cole, salute. Salute to Deacon 305. That 100% knockout ratio is going to change once he steps up in competition and he's dealing with slick boxers. He's not dealing with so much slick boxers right now. He's not dealing with so much of boxers that, you know, are giving them different looks and things of that nature. They're pretty much right there. And when you fight your first 20 fights, you know, they're set that way for you to look great. You understand what I'm saying? John Diaz, salute. It's set that way. Boston True Serum, salute. Michael Evans, salute. It's set in this Arturo Shadi, salute. For you to look great, right? Sakari, San Francisco, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Tremel Green, salute. Smash that like button, man. We should have at least 500, and we should have 600 likes. Smash the like button. So, I heard that Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward, well, more so Timothy Bradley and, you know, Joe Tessitore, they were saying that why not, if Terence Crawford don't have an opportunity and an opening, an opponent, right? Why not take Virgil Ortiz up on his offer? If I'm Terence Crawford, I'm chomping at the bit. I'm chomping at the bit. Because I'm telling y'all now, what they're going to say is, see, that's going to put Terence Crawford in a lose-lose situation, and it's going to put Virgil Ortiz in a win-win situation. Because this is just the way it goes. You understand what I'm saying? The way it goes. Michael Atkins, salute. This is the way it goes, right? They're going to tell you, after Terence Crawford beats him, like Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo, they're going to say, well, he was too green. He wasn't ready. Now, on the flip side, if he struggles, they're going to, and wins the fight, they're going to still praise Virgil Ortiz. Young Jeff Fly, salute. Right? If he loses, you understand? If he wins, it's a lose-lose for Terence Crawford. But listen, take it. John Diaz, salute. Take it. Because I believe that that's an easy victory for Terence Crawford. That's an easy victory for Terence Crawford. And this is no disrespect to Virgil Ortiz and his skills. He is not ready. He needs to have at least, by the time he fights Terence Crawford in that style that Terence Crawford presents, he needs at least 25 fights. He needs at least 25 fights. And I'm being completely honest with y'all. And I'm talking about he needs to fight some slick. What are you doing? He needs at least Thomas Moreland, salute. Jamal Hudson, salute. He needs at least 25 fights, in my opinion, to be able to compete with that style. And he needs at least it's not my birthday, King. He needs at least to fight guys like Adrian Broner or guys like Ray Robinson, you know, slick styles with movement, that guys that's going to give him a lot of different looks and a lot of different movement, that he learned how to cut the ring off, close the distance, close the gap, and be able to judge his distance better. Mr. Kaboom, salute. Because if he does not get that information, that skill, and that experience now, and goes in there with a Terence Crawford or a Jaron Ennis, it's going to be bad. TC, salute. You understand? Now, they like this situation. Here's another one. Dennis Miller, salute. They're talking about Virgil Ortiz versus Shakur Stevenson. Too far. The weights are too far apart, Dennis Miller. Far too far apart. Way too far apart. That ain't going to happen if it ever happens. So they're talking about Virgil Ortiz and Aquaman, salute. Aquaman, salute. They're talking about Virgil Ortiz and Errol Spence. And I heard them in Virgil Ortiz's team, Cursor, salute, mention that he would knock out Errol Spence. He would stop Errol Spence. Young Ski Jones, salute. Listen, it's okay to believe in who you believe in. Dillion Daniel, salute. Right? No, he will not stop Errol Spence. He will not beat Errol Spence. He will struggle with Errol Spence. Errol Spence will break down Virgil Ortiz, and he will probably stop Virgil Ortiz. I believe that the ref will throw in the towel. He does not have enough experience. You understand? You see how Errol Spence was able to weather Kell Brook's storm and in a hostile environment and be able to break Kell Brook down? This is what you can expect, but even more dramatic fashion. Errol will land a lot more clean punches. He's just not ready. He's not ready. So getting back to the point at hand, KDP's 504, salute. Terence Crawford, Ray Robinson seems to be the pick, that the direction they're going to go in. But I feel like they're trying to hold off to give the Sean Porter fight more legs. Jeff T. Boxer, salute. Thus the reason why they're not scheduling Terence Crawford, Randy Caldwell Sr., salute, until November, right? That way it gives Terence Crawford, smash the like button, man. How many likes we got? And somebody do me a favor, man. Drop $1 in the super chat. Refresh the super chat. Just drop $1, 50 cents, whatever. I don't care. Drop it in there. Refresh the super chat. H-Town 713, salute. Right? So, you know, there's a lot. We got 630 people. We should have 630, at least 600 likes. 630 people. We should have at least 600 likes. Smash the like button. Smash it. Support the channel. Support the grind. So anyway, right? Bob Arum is stating that. Lala D, peace of us to you, Queen, the super chat. Appreciate you. So Bob Arum is saying that they have an announcement coming in a couple of days, you know, and these are the list of 3 opponents. Ernest Martinez Jr., my brother in the super chat, appreciate you. This is a list. It's a short list. Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. Errol Spence is not on the radar. That's not happening. Ricky Williams, my brother in the super chat, says salute to you, King. Errol Spence is not happening. You can just go ahead and chalk that off. Just check it off. That's not happening, right? Then you have Sean Porter. Manny Pacquiao. That's not happening because they don't have the necessary funds to be able to fund such a big event in a mega fight like that, right? Journey 21-485, salute. So that's not going to happen. Chalk off Manny Pacquiao. The best option, Jay Lee, my brother in the super chat, refresh, smash the like button, blue working here. Yes, sir, Jay Lee, I appreciate you. Yeah, we on the grind, man. Smash the like button, drop a super chat. You support the channel, you support the grind. Hold us down. Let's do it. My brother, Mr. Mont, in the building, the super chat. Bud Crawford and Spence Jr. could possibly ruin a young fighter like Ortiz. Screw his confidence up. Much too soon for the kid. Exactly. It's too early. Anthony Williams, salute. The kid, ATL, salute. It's too early for him. Lala D, peace and blessings to the queen. Again, she said, salute to Brownsville, Brooklyn for the Ty King of Live. Yes, sir. Rest in power, Ty. Yes, sir. Salute to Amina, his wife. Donald Favor, salute. She was cooking yesterday on MREC. So yes, like I said, Focus Wall, salute. Get the likes to 600, man. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 600. So Tony Hurd, salute. So like I said, right? You know, Rayman Two Sides, my brother in the super chat, salute, Blue. These youngsters have no idea what they are asking for. Exactly. You know, and it's up to his team, because obviously him as a competitor, Virgil Ortiz, that is, obviously him as a competitor, 5'5", salute, he's going to want to compete with the best. Point blank, period. He's going to believe in himself, right? But that what happens is you have to be able to, you know, secure that. Say, it's up to you to Alvarez, salute. It's up to you to be able to Ozone 20, salute, to make sure his confidence stay high. It's up to you to protect his confidence. Trey Rob, Eastside, my brother, salute. It's up to his team to keep that confidence. And they know good and well, they believe in him, sure, but you can't believe in him to the point of being blind. You know he's not ready for no Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. No. Black Life Stop 6, salute. No. So Terence Crawford, you know, is going to fight in November, right? That's about 4.5 months from now. He's going to fight in November. And Jonathan E, salute. Bob Arum obviously is looking to, he's hoping that, you know, by that time things come back to somewhat of normalcy, right? Somewhat of you know, there being some relevancy of normal, some, you know, back to normal, right? So he's hoping, like he said, he don't know if there will be no fans, a certain amount of fans, or if it'll be back to normal. So it leads me to believe that Bob Arum is looking to make, Terence Crawford is going to be 33 by the time he fights again. The Woods, 1477, salute, right? Big Dose, 513, my brother in the super chat. He said, one time for Muhammad is the one to Ty King alive. Yeah, man. Muhammad is the one and Ty King alive. Salute to both of them brothers, man. Rest in power. Matt Sedilio, salute. Is Jerron ready for Terence Crawford or Spence? I believe that he needs. I don't want to put him. I wouldn't put Jerron Anderson there with Terence Crawford or Errol Spence right now. Nope, I wouldn't do it. Nope. Tawaya Uka Wabutu, salute. Hotep, Ashe King. So no, I wouldn't put Jerron Anderson there with Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. Nope. What I would do is I want to see Jerron Ennis against Yordanis Ugas. I want to see Jerron Ennis in a situation where there's adversity. I want to see, and it might not be by the time he get to that level because of his skill set, right? But I want to see him in there. You see, remember when Floyd Mayweather, at one point in time when he fought Manuel Augustus, he said that was the toughest fight in his career. Tom Joseph, salute. Devontae Piggott, salute. That was the toughest fight in his career because athletically, you expect Floyd Mayweather to just be able to, you know, outclass Emmanuel Augustus. But the unorthodox, the lack of experience, you know, what Emmanuel Augustus brought to the table, he had to get ready for it, right? He had to make adjustments. Now he did. Gravy Davies, salute. He was able to make the adjustments. Brian Penson, yep, both the brothers, yep. Muhammad is the one and Ty King alive. Yep, both of them. We lost both of them. Brian S., Carl Washington, salute. Trey Boy 89, salute. So, you know, it takes time to get adjusted. You know, you're not sure. Yeah, you have the ability. You should be able to, right? But no, it's not. You're not ready. Anthony Holden, Jay Smith, Fab 19, salute. Christopher Robbins, salute. So, Markeith Langston, salute. J.A., salute. So now you have to, you don't want to be in a fight with Errol Spence or Terence Crawford if you're Jaron Ennis, and then realize your experiences levels are not showing up. One hit a quitter, one honor, E-dub, salute. And now you got to make adjustments against those guys because they're going to make adjustments as well. So now you're trying to make adjustments and they're making adjustments. That's not going to work because they're changing levels on you. So now when you make adjustments to what they're doing, they're going to make another adjustment. So now when you make another adjustment, they made another adjustment. Now you make an adjustment, then they make another. Before you know it, 12 rounds is over. The 12 rounds is over. Now you done lost the fight. Or you look at up at the scorecards and you severely behind on the scorecards, right? And the rounds, and now you got to do something out of character to try to get back in the fight. That don't work. That's not a good idea, right? It's better for them to get experience before they're getting into that situation with those levels of opponents. The real McCoy, my brother, salute. You understand? David Johnson, Michael Reeves, salute. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to get in that situation. Saracenia, crazy, salute. You don't want to get in that situation. G-Man TV, salute. With Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. No, I want to see this. If I was Jaron Boots Ennis, if I was in charge of his team, I would look to make the fight with Sergey Lipinets, right? Or Ray Robinson. Whoever Terence Crawford don't choose in this situation, T down, salute. I'm going to try to get the fight with Sergey Lipinets. I'm going to try to get the fight with Sergey Lipinets or Ray Robinson, right? Because your Danish Hugis is not going to be available. Smash the like button. We got 640 people, and we still don't have 600 likes. Smash the like button, right? So this is what I'm doing, right? I'm going to make the fight with Sergey Lipinets or Ray Robinson. Step up. Then from there, your Danish Hugis, Raphael Murphy, salute. Grafton Street, 163, salute. So you got to understand, Quan E, salute. Quan, salute. Salute to E-Dub in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. I'm going that route. Sergey Lipinets, and then your Danish Hugis is fighting for the WBA regular. Now I don't know if he's going to be Lauren Anderson, salute, King. Arnaldo Martinez, salute. I don't know if after your Danish Hugis wins the vacant WBA title, if he's going to give him an opportunity. Marquise Hogan, salute. But that's a way for, if I'm Jaron Ennis, let me get Sergey Lipinets, right? If they accept it. If not, Idris El Amin, salute. Marquise Hogan, salute. If not, then I want Ray Robinson. You want that level of opponent, right? And then if you can't, Retros for Life, 79 boxes, salute. Now, Dwayne White, salute. Imagine Errol Spence beats Danny Garcia. If it's a close fight, right? Which I believe it will be. I'm expecting Errol Spence to win the fight, but it's going to be a close fight, right? Smash that like button. Get the likes to 650. It's going to be a close fight. But with that said, right? JPS Epic YT, salute. It's going to be a close fight. But what that said is Jaron Ennis can't get Hugis because Hugis may be, looking to unify something like that after he becomes a champion, right? School of Skills, salute. But if not, okay, I can't get Hugis, then let me get Danny Garcia. Because now the situation with Danny Garcia is that they both from Philly, so they may not want to do it. But at that point in time, if Danny Garcia loses to Errol Spence, now he lost to Keith Thurman, he lost to Sean Porter, and he lost to Errol Spence. Maurice Knight, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Now where does Danny Garcia go from there? You follow me? Salute to my brother Matthew Valentine in the super chat. Said Booba is Boots with the PBC. No, he's not. Oh no, salute. Right? No, he's not. My brother Main Event Mark, salute. He's not Mr. DJ C92, salute. He's not with the PBC. He should be. He should be Anthony Holden, salute. He should be, but you got to imagine, where does Danny Garcia go from there? He loses to Errol Spence. He got one more big fight, mega fight in him. Let me tell you what it would be. Him and Jaron Ennis in Philly. Lamar Davis, salute. As long as it's a close enough fight with Errol Spence. If he go in the fight with Errol Spence and Danny Garcia gets it's not close, and Errol Spence outclasses him or knocks him out, Octavius Murphy, salute, then I don't know where he goes from there. But if Danny Garcia is in a close fight where it's something like a, 8 rounds to 4, something like that, right? That's a good showing for him. You understand? Unless he wins. You understand? Aaron Parker, salute. But if he 8 rounds to 4 for Errol, cool. Cool. Because you say how many swing rounds was in there? 8 rounds to 4. So now you say 2 swing rounds, now you can make it a swing round. So you can say it's 5 rounds to 7. You understand what I'm saying? It's closer. Cool. Right? Now he lost all those big fights. What's a next big step for him? Fight in Philly with 2 guys from Philly. That's mega. Michael James, salute. Jermaine Johnson, salute. That would be a mega fight. Antonio Mas, salute. In Philly. You put it in Philadelphia. Mega fight. That's a huge step up for Enes, and it's a get-back fight for Danny Garcia. Mega fight. It sells out Philly. They both going to get paid handsomely, right? And it's a door opener for, if Jaron Ennis wins the fight against Danny Garcia, he announced himself, right? He's here. If Danny Garcia could beat a guy like Jaron Ennis, now maybe some people would say, well, he was never what we thought, but it keeps Danny Garcia relevant. It gives him a legit reasoning for having another opportunity to fight for the title. Because you got to understand, I'm going to break this down to y'all. Quest for knowledge, salute. You got to understand this, right? We got 680 people. We should have 650 likes at least. 680 people. We should have 680. We should have 650 likes at least. Bilal Hobbs, salute. So Marcos Cano, my brother, salute. What's good with you? Sonic Lucas, salute. So now you got to understand this. I'm gonna break something down to you. Why it's important for Danny Garcia to have a close fight if he's not victorious against Errol Spence, and why I would move Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz the way I'm moving them. Donald now, the 65-year-old G Grant, my brother, salute. This is the reason why. Because you have to understand, Corey Flowers, salute. Asheen Light, salute. You have to understand this, right? That you have to look at it from this standpoint, that Errol Spence beats Danny Garcia, Terence Crawford beats whomever his next opponent is. Now, regardless, if this is Sean Porter, Surratt 357, salute. Sean Porter not in Terence Crawford's next fight. Eventually, Terence Crawford is going to have to fight a Sean Porter. Elliot Burgess, my brother in the super chat. Salute, Blue Man. You the champ was cooking yesterday, bro. We got to get him back dropping those jewels, King. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. We're going to get him back on. We're going to get him back on. We're talking about the king, Austin Trout, king and the champs. For sure. So now let me drop this. Let me give you this knowledge. You have to understand where this is going for Danny Garcia and Jaron Ennis. Should Danny Garcia come up short against Errol Spence, it's important for it to fight to at least be competitive. You understand? If he's not victorious, he has to be competitive in the fight, like Sean Porter did against Errol Spence. He doesn't have to do it to the level of Sean Porter, but he has to have it respectable, right? Smash the like button, get the likes to 700. So, like I said, so now, right, if you Danny and Sean, you have to understand that Errol Spence beats Danny Garcia, he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao, right? That's the fight. This is the layout. He beats Manny Pacquiao, right? Once he beats Manny Pacquiao, because I highly expect him to beat Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence beats Manny Pacquiao, right? And then Errol Spence goes on, Jace 804, salute. Arian Howard, salute. He goes on and fights Terence Crawford. Now, that's Errol Spence's path. Now, he's at the point of Terence Crawford. Now he's waiting for Terence Crawford. Now we go to Terence Crawford's side. He fights whomever he's going to fight out of these 3 guys, Libinech, Porter, or Ray Robinson. I'm going to tell you one thing, though. Now, here's another layout. If Terence Crawford fights Sean Porter in this next fight, right, he can't go back to Ray Robinson, Sergey Lipinets types of fights. That can't happen. KF Harris, salute. Nigel Isaac, salute. That can't happen. Ricky Alfonso, salute. That can't happen and won't happen. He has to move forward from that point on. So if it's Sean Porter's his next opponent, he has to move forward. So he would then have to hope that this fight between Keith Thurman and Kell Brook come to fruition. Why, if you're Terence Crawford? Because the winner of that fight, especially if that fight takes place in the UK, is going to be back in the contention, is going to be legit a next opponent, right? So now Terence Crawford gets the winner while Errol Spence is fighting Manny Pacquiao. Now, Terence Crawford, KP from KC, my brother, 5, salute. So, so now, say Uncle the podcast, salute. So now, let's say he beats Sean Porter in his next fight, right? Hypothetically speaking. But if he picks Sean Porter in his next fight, right, he gets, Blue, do you think Bud will be at his best when he fights Errol? I don't know. Time is a ticket. Wesley, Dave Luss, salute. Time is a ticket. By the time he have this fight in November, he's going to be 33 years old. He turns 33 September 28th. It's going to be 33. So now you're talking about by the time he fights Errol Spence, he's probably going to be 34. Because it's going more than likely it'll be the fall of 2021. If that. You understand what I'm telling y'all? If that. It'll be the fall of 2021 because he's not fighting until November. So let's say his next fight is going to be when? April, right? Right? And if his next fight is in April of 2021, Bogart Skrilla, my brother in the super chat, we need that PBC belt ASAP. Forget the WBC. I'm with you, champ. Martin Gerzong, salute. Salute to my brother Bogart Skrilla in the super chat. Texas Elite, salute. So now, understand this. If he fights in November and it's not Sean Porter, it's a Ray Robinson and Sergey Lipinets, guess what? Everybody's going to be calling for him to have a big fight in April or May, right? Against a Sean Porter or a Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman, Kell Brook goes and fights each other, that's the perfect opponent for him to push for. The winner of that fight or Sean Porter. But guess what? That's not going to take place until at least April or May of 2021. Then you got to say, if he fights Errol Spence at the end of 2021, if they don't push it back to 2022, he's going to be 34. And Errol Spence will be 31. You understand what I'm saying? So is he going to be the, I don't know. That's just to answer my brother's question. But let me get back on track. So now Terence Crawford, what I was getting back to was I set the stage for Errol Spence, right? He beats Danny Garcia, then he beats Manny Pacquiao. Now he's waiting for Crawford. So now this is what I'm saying. This aligns both ones. Salute. Where I'm getting at is where Virgil Ortiz, Jerron Ennis, and Danny Garcia come in. Salute to my brother Jerry Booker in the super chat. Can't chance it with Porter if he wants to see the truth. Well, he got to fight legit opponents while Errol Spence is mapped out his future. Underrated darkness. Salute. You understand what I'm saying, Jerry Booker? He can't fight Sergey Lipinets and Ray Robinson. These guys. No, the public is not going to approve of that. He's going to eventually have to face, one of these heavy hitters. So now what I'm saying is this. So now he laid that out. He fights. Errol's laid out. Mookie Knight, salute. I mean his plan. So now P Money, salute. So now we get back to Terence Crawford. So now he fights his next fight, Ray Robinson, whoever it be, right? I'm saying it's going to be Ray Robinson. I mean, Sergey Lipinets, Ray Robinson, then Sean Porter. But let's say it's Sean Porter, right? Okay, cool. Now, let's smash the like button. Get the likes to 700. Drink more water, my brother. Salute. Smash that like button. Support the channel. Support the grind. We work it. So now, after that, he fights Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, whoever, right? In his next fight. Now he fights Errol Spence. Mr. Drick Joe, salute. This is why it's important for Danny Garcia, Jerron Ennis, and Virgil Ortiz to stay close. To stay close. I'm telling you why. Because once Errol Spence and Terence Crawford face off against each other, should Errol Spence win the fight? Donald Muhammad, salute. Texas Elite, salute. Should Errol Spence win that fight against Terence Crawford, now he would have beaten his last 5 fights. Would have been Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, and Terence Crawford. Guess what Errol is going to do now? He's going to leave the division unless he has one more defense. More than likely, he's gone. He's going to 154. It's over. He accomplished being undisputed at 147. look at his layout, look at his resume. He's moving on to 54. Now all the belts are vacant, my people. They're all vacant. And guess who's going to be in position to fight for him? One, Terence Crawford, if he sticks around, if he was to lose, right? Terence Crawford will still be fighting for one of those vacant belts, right? And guess what? That sets up another opportunity for Danny Garcia to come in and get another opportunity at the world title, or especially Danny Garcia versus Terence Crawford. Raw fat, salute. You understand? Let's say Jerron Ennis and Danny Garcia fight in Philly for a vacant WBC title or WBO title or something of this magnitude, right? Virgil Ortiz versus Jerron Ennis for maybe Virgil Ortiz captures one of the belts, Ennis captures one of the belts, and now we have the next biggest fight in the division. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, smash that like button, man. Get that likes to 750 now. Smash it. We don't stop. We continue to multiply. Get it up to 750. Now we got it up to 700. Get it to 750. Smash that like button. This is what we do. You understand what I'm saying? Christopher Peterson, salute. We support one another here. We support this grind. And that way, we support one another, so we don't got to always be apologetic. Let's support each other. Support this grind, right? So now, look at it from that standpoint. Now, you Virgil Ortiz, you Jerron Ennis, you Danny Garcia, the streamer, salute. So now, now you look at Danny Garcia. He have a close fight with Errol Spence, and he loses. Sean Porter, still in the mix. Now Sean Porter, Jerron Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, they have the opportunity to still make a major name for themselves. Lumar Jr. the Beast, salute. Jigga 2301, salute. Brian G, salute. Anthony LeGrande Jr., salute. My brother, Everything Boxing and Sports, my brother Keon, go subscribe to his channel. Smash that like button. My brother, Everything Boxing and Sports, Keon in the building. LA, salute. Drew Russell, salute. So now you look at it from that standpoint, you still have Danny Garcia, and you still have Sean Porter, S. Pizzle for real, salute. In the division, if you Jerron Ennis and you Danny Virgil Ortiz. But if you put Virgil Ortiz or Jerron Ennis in the ring with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford right now, you run the risk of destroying that. You understand what I'm saying? TR, salute. Tex Rock, salute. The next opponent, in my opinion, Tex Rock, is going to be Sergey Lipinets at 1. I believe that's the first option at this point in time. Well, Leo Ramirez, salute. In my opinion, the first option right now is Sean Porter. They want to secure that fight with Sean Porter, right? Terrell Grace, 04, salute. Right? So they want to blue tie got a plumber again. Huh? I don't even know. Donald Muhammad, salute. Right? If you put them in the ring right now, right? Guess what? It's no point in putting them in there. Ron Gibson Jr., salute. Because they could still land. Jerron Ennis could still get a Crawford Errol Spence fight. Now, if Errol Spence loses to Terence Crawford, he'll more than likely rematch Terence Crawford immediately. Pito Frescoball, my brother, salute. Force Mahir, salute. He'll more than likely rematch Terence Crawford if Errol Spence loses, right? Terrell Grace, 04, salute. And attempt to, get his get back. But if Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford, he is gone. He's gone in 154. You understand what I'm telling you? That opens the door. Jamal Fewell, salute. That opens the door for Jerron Ennis to make a legacy for himself, and he still have the opportunity to fight Errol Spence, because Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz are big enough that they're gonna make a move eventually to 54. Terrell R, salute. And I believe that's Errol Spence's stopping point. I don't believe he goes to 60. He might go to 60, right? We, me, TV, till this day, we are kings. Yes, sir. Thomas Burnett, salute. Mr. Kaboom, salute. 120, salute. He said Pacquiao is what I read November 28th. Not happening. It's not going to be Pacquiao. No, sir. Carver Williams, salute. Number 9, Vito, salute. It's not going to be Pacquiao. Nope. It's going to be either one of these three. It's going to be Ray Robinson. It's going to be Ray Robinson, Sean Porter, or Sergey Lipinets, right? So now it's a possibility because Virgil Ortiz fights in a few days, right? I think like in a couple of days. He fights on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken, Virgil Ortiz. So if he fights on the 24th of July, he still could fight in November. So maybe Virgil Ortiz gets the opportunity. 1D Baby Loco, salute. He said, why nobody want Terence Crawford? It's just ARUM. Well, it was the situation with the promoters and the networks. My brother BFTB Boston. That's you, King? Let me know that's you. Text me if that's you, King. Text me if that's you. Text me if that's you. Gary was here. Salute. Q Johnson. Salute. Main Event Mall said, no, that's not him. See? So now you got to look at it from that standpoint. If you're Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, Rab Watson, salute. You have an opportunity, you know, and you don't want to put the carriage before the horse. Go in there, came to win, salute. Go in there with a Terence Crawford or Errol Spence right now, and then have to rebuild yourself. When they get ready to, they on a collision course themselves to face each other. Q Johnson, salute. They on the course. They got 2 fights according to Errol Spence's layout. They got 2 fights. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 800. According to Errol Spence, Lumo Jr. the Beast, salute. His 3-fight plan, the way he laid it out, they got 3 fights. Slick sophistication, salute. Before they face each other, right? So if you Ennis or Ortiz, why put the carriage before the horse? No need. Let it come to you. If I'm Ennis, give me the Lipinets. If Terence Crawford doesn't choose Lipinets in a couple of days, or Ray Robinson, or because Jerron Ennis said that he was gonna yesterday he was supposed to announce his next fight, right? So if you're not one of these 3, except Sean Porter, I should say one of these 2 out of these 3, should I say, excluding Sean Porter. Charles J, salute. You don't want Sean Porter. Shaffer boy, Kurt, salute. You don't want Sean Porter. If you're Jerron Ennis, leave him alone. Too difficult. Yeah, take your cut. So if Lipinets is going to fight him, right? You know, nothing is set in stone with all of this, right? So, but if Lipinets does take that route, Xavier Moses, salute. If Texas Elite, salute. If Lipinets does go that route, you know, and Jerron Ennis is off the table, right? I mean, and your Danis Ugas, Chilltown Major, salute. Your Danis Ugas is off the table, right? Meaning that your Danis Ugas now is not in that position, right? Then if you're Jerron Ennis, you try to get your Danis Ugas fight. You understand? No matter how this plays out, Underground Asylum, my brother, salute. If this plays out in that manner, right? Because, like I said, Sergey Lipinets is not Sergey Lipinets is not set in stone in his next opponent. That's not set in stone. That's all hearsay. You understand? That's all hearsay. So that means everything is still on the table. Obviously, they're talking about Sergey Lipinets possibly fighting in September, right? Right? Sergey Lipinets versus what's his name? Kudratilo Abdukarov. I can't pronounce his name, right? They're looking for that fight to take place in September, right? But also, your Danish Ugis is looking to be in that position, right? So there's multiple different situations. You understand? The fight will be for interim IBF for the space. See, so they trying to set this fight up. See, where Sergey Lipinets will fight this fight, and then he fights. He'll be in a position to fight for Errol Spence's the mandatory. That's not gonna happen. Smash that like button. Get the likes up to 800. King Zorro, salute. Zorro Zoo, salute. It's not gonna happen. Errol Spence is not going to fight Sergey Lipinets. That's not going to happen. He's not going to fight the mandatory spot. It's not going to happen. He's going to fight what would be Manny Pacquiao, right? And understand, you think that they're going to step in the way of that? No, they're not. They're not. So they're looking for this opportunity, but Sergey Lipinets, nothing is set in stone. You understand? So why fight for the IBF interim in hopes that you get the opportunity to fight Errol Spence for his mandatory and sit on the shelf, where you could go directly into a fight with Terence Crawford for the WBO real time? You understand? You fight in September for the IBF interim to become the mandatory for Errol Spence's IBF later on, when you could go directly into a fight against Terence Crawford for the WBO immediately. You understand? Box Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Pete Boxing, salute. Charles Weaver, salute. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 800, my people. Smash that like button. You understand what I'm saying? Terrell Cowell, salute. So that just makes more sense. You understand? And I'm sure Bob Arum and Terence Crawford is going to offer Lipinets more money than he will get fighting in this fight in September. And it's a direct opportunity for him to fight for the belt. Either way, he will be fighting Terence Crawford for the WBO or Errol Spence for the IBF. Right? He has a better chance of beating Terence Crawford than he does Errol Spence. Shackman TV, salute. Super Saucy X Felon TV 2, salute. What's good with you, King? You understand what I'm saying? So if you're Sergey Lipinets, you got to weigh out the options. I'm just saying how it should play out, right? Why would you go in that direction? Terence Crawford is smaller than Errol Spence. Dre Day, salute. Terence Crawford opens himself up more, gives you more opportunities if Sergey Lipinets than Errol Spence is going to do. You got to figure. Sergey Lipinets lost to Mikey Garcia. Knocked out. Mikey Garcia got outclassed by Errol Spence. Now, we know the triangle theory don't always work. But in this situation, when we talk about big men, great big men versus good little men, it usually plays out in a manner that I'm getting ready to tell you. Tango 28, salute. Best 2K player, salute. Right? Errol Spence is going to knock out Sergey Lipinets easy. Plain and simple. He has a better opportunity against Terence Crawford, like Igor Kavaluskas get, because Terence Crawford is not going to respect him. He's going to give him opportunities to hit him, right? Gary Dermoy, salute. You understand what I'm saying? He said allegations against BFTB. No allegations against BFTB. There's none. Right? So he's going to go in there against Errol Spence. Why? So either which way, he's going to go through Terence Crawford for his belt or Errol Spence for his belt. What difference does it make? Makes no difference. Travis Jones, salute. So with that said, you know, he should definitely go the route of trying to get the Terence Crawford fight, because it's immediate fight for. He don't have to have two fights. He's going to have to go right into a title fight. right into a title fight. You understand? Smash that like button. Now we got 805. Let's get it up to 900. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 900. 900. You understand what I'm saying? Get it up to 900. So now you look at it from that standpoint, right? So if you Terence Crawford, there's a storyline with Ray Robinson, and due to everything that's going on and sports being suspended and the way everything is taking place, the new 100, Marvin Banks, salute. My brother, the real McCoy in the super chat, blue, but Sergey destroyed Peterson in a more dramatic fashion than Spence, bro. Well, you got to understand, when Errol Spence fought when Errol Spence fought Lamont Peterson, compared to where Sergey Lipinets fought Lamont Peterson, two different versions of Lamont Peterson. Mike Millionaire 81, salute. Lamont Peterson at that point in time, and I love Lamont Peterson, no disrespect to him, but he was on his way out. He was nothing like how he used to be. Nothing. Sergey Lipinets, that version that he fought Lamont Peterson, nothing like the version. And Errol Spence and Lamont Peterson, you got to understand, when he fought Errol Spence, I don't understand the game plan, but he just walked right into Errol Spence. He tried to go in there and be the big bro in there. That didn't work, right? So Errol Spence, you got to understand, Errol Spence broke Lamont Peterson down, and you could see there was hesitation to really unleash on Lamont Peterson. It just was. Anthony Ray, salute. And I was at the Lamont Peterson Sergey Lipinets fight. He was nothing of himself, man. Nothing of himself. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 900. He was nothing of himself. That wasn't the same Lamont Peterson. No way, no how, no. You understand? So Sergey Lipinets, you got to understand, right? The way Mikey Garcia destroyed Sergey Lipinets. So essentially, you could say Mikey Garcia beat Sergey Lipinets in a more dramatic fashion, and then Mikey Garcia got in there with Errol Spence and got outclassed. Lala D, peace and blessings, Queen. Thank you for coming through. Senzo, South Africa, salute. Mikey Garcia destroyed Sergey Lipinets in more dramatic fashion than Sergey Lipinets beat Lamont Peterson. Mr. J. Duke 40, salute. And then got in there with Errol Spence and lost every single round. OPJ 5E, salute. You understand? Big homie Coop, salute. Skills from New Orleans, salute. Yeah, smash that like button. Get the likes of 900. So you got to understand that, right? You got to look at it from that standpoint. So, you know, Mr. Mont, my brother in the super chat, Errol Spence is the reason Lamont Peterson looked like he did against Lipinets. He had to take a year off after the Spence fight. Exactly. He took a lot of Errol Spence, believe it or not, he held back in the fight with Lamont Peterson because they're friends. They're friends. Once he had him hurt, he didn't keep going. Brandon White, salute. What are y'all talking about BFTB, man? Nothing happened with BFTB. He good. They just, you know, somebody got into his channel. Deacon 305, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 900. So, yeah, he took a lot of punishment in that fight with Errol Spence, right? Nathaniel Weathers, salute. Right? So Baritone Black, salute. So you got to understand, you know, it's Sergey Lipinets. He has a better opportunity against Terence Crawford than he does Errol Spence, hands down. The real McCoy, my brother in the super chat, Sergey's stronger at welterweight and could cause problems. No, he's not. He's not, real McCoy. He's not. He's still the same guy. He is who we thought he is. Sherman Bray, salute. Snacks B, salute. Yeah. The X1 and only one XX1. Salute. So you got to understand, right? He is, yeah, Real McCoy. He is who he thought he is. You ain't gonna get nothing different. It's just the level of opponent. Ron John, salute. That's all. That's the difference. The difference is Javier Solis, salute. He said it will be Sean Porter. I'm hoping that it's Sean Porter, but I just don't see it being Sean Porter. I hope it is, but I don't think it is. There would just be more buzz. And but I can say this. Sometimes when you hear nothing, that means that says something. You understand? And we're not hearing much from the team Porter side. You understand? So maybe that means a lot. I would love to see this fight, but maybe they're gonna wait it out, and it makes sense. I could see it. I could accept it either way. Let me explain why. I could accept it if he don't choose Sean Porter next, right? Hold off. Maybe if he fights in November against Lipinets, Ray Robinson, or listen, that seems to be it, right? So if he fights in November, you say that'll give him to 2021. Maybe by in 2021, things will be back to somewhat normal. Tam Hill, salute, and allow us to see Terence Crawford and Sean Porter with the crowd. You understand what I'm saying? So I can accept it either way. If he fights Sean Porter now, I'm more than happy to have it. If he waits, I'm cool with that too. Because of the way everything is. Stanley Brown, salute. My brother in the super chat, salute, Blue. And the LDBC, smash the like button. Yes, sir. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes up to 900. Smash it. Yeah, I can accept it either which way. But I truly believe that the situation with Ray Robinson is a buildup. It's a storyline. You heard Timothy Bradley make mention of this. You know, Timothy Bradley also mentioned Virgil Ortiz. But they both made mention of Ray Robinson because of the storyline. He's the last person to beat him. A lot of people thought that he beat Igis Kavaluskas, the Mean Machine, in that fight. I didn't watch that fight. Iron Mike, B-Voy TV, salute. I'm not gonna to hold off on y'all. I didn't watch the fight. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't watch that fight at all. From Yashua born 91, salute. So a lot of people, Mr. Vegas, salute. Marvin Banks, salute. A lot of people told me that they felt like Ray Robinson beat Igis Kavaluskas. Main Event Moss said, yeah, he beat him. I got to go back and watch that fight. Matter of fact, when I get off the stream, I'll watch it. And if that's the case, you know, it would have been good. But it's a storyline that you could build up that arguably he beat Igis, who was Terence Crawford's last opponent, and he's the last person to beat Terence Crawford. I believe he's the last person to beat Terence Crawford in the amateurs. So there's a storyline, right? So to see that next, Naeem Brotherly Love, salute. To see that next 5-5, salute. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that because of the way things are. Plain and simple. Now, what I am opposed to is because Terence Crawford and Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao, their options are somewhat limited right now. Seen and unseen boxing, salute. Their options are somewhat limited right now, right? Especially due to everything taking place. But Canelo Alvarez's situation is not limited at all whatsoever. Smash that like button. Yeah, Jermaine Johnson, my brother, salute. Get the likes up to 900. Ugas beat Crawford in the amateurs too. So the situation with Canelo Alvarez, choosing guys that's his, no. Because Canelo Alvarez has opponents in 3 different weight classes that he could choose from. Stanley Brown, salute. It's out of order right now. His channel will be back soon. It's out of order right now. So, Canelo Alvarez, he could choose Demetrius Andrade. He has so many different options of opponents that's legit. He's choosing to have guys that no, he don't get a pass for that. No. No way that you got Demetrius Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Smith, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. You got so many different options Canelo Alvarez could choose from that's not necessarily mega fights that he could choose from. And he's choosing to go the route of the unknown. No. He should be, yeah, Dapper Douglas. He should be fighting Demetrius Andrade next. Demetrius Andrade is not even asking for bank. Not even. He's like, listen, I'll take the minimum. Give me Canelo Alvarez. But people will justify his situation. No, I don't understand it. Why does he continue to get this pass? Somebody explain this to me. Giant Squid, salute. Somebody explain to me how Canelo Alvarez continues to get a pass. How? How? For who is it? Quigley and what's the other guy name? Quigley and like two dudes are, I believe they're both coming off of losses on top of it. I don't understand. It's like, man. We give Terence Crawford, Peter Perez, salute. Darren Edelin, salute. Dahlia Antoinette, peace and blessings to you, Queen. I was wondering where you was at. DeAndre Carey, my brother, salute. Where you been at? Yeah, DeAndre Carey, Quigley, and what's the other guy's name? I can't even remember the other guy's name. But we give Terence Crawford a flat, right? For choosing Igis Kavaluskas, who was undefeated in his mandatory. Jose Benavidez was a blue chip prospect at one time. Amir Khan need us to say anymore. Multi-division world. Amir Khan wasn't the same, but he was somebody. And Jeff Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao. Donald Simpson Jr., salute. But then we turned around, Boston goes, salute. And every time I turn around, Canelo Alvarez, Terry Smooth said Toriano Johnson, yeah. And it's somebody else. John Ryder. It's John Ryder and Quigley. Huh? As dedicated as Canelo Alvarez is, Jeff the producer, salute. As dedicated as Canelo Alvarez is, he's not out of shape. He don't need tune-ups. He fights twice a year anyway. He fights in May and in September. So he fights September. Just let this sink in for y'all. I want y'all to understand this. He's used to these extensive layoffs. He fights in September. He doesn't fight again till May. So that means the beginning of September on top of that, the middle of September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. He usually has an 8-month layoff in between fights. So this layoff from March to today's time, or the last time he fought, is not that significant. So people are trying to give him a pass talking about, well, it's a long layoff. No, he fights twice a year. He fights in March, in September and in May. George Minor said Crawford. No, I don't believe that, good brother. Not at all. Not at all. Crawford is legit. Crawford is legit. Marvin Lane, salute. Crawford is legit, good brother. He's legit. Now, you might favor Errol Spence over him, but he legit. So, he has these long layoffs anyway. Andrew Reed, salute. So, this is not a reasoning, a legit reason to say, well, he hasn't the time to lay off. No, that don't work for Canelo Alvarez. And he stays in shape like Floyd Mayweather. He stay training. So why are we not getting Caleb Smith? That's not a mega pay-per-view event. That's a legit televised. You can have no crowd fight. Demetrius Andrade, take it or leave it. He don't mind if there's a crowd or there's no crowd. He don't need it to be pay-per-view or he don't care if it's big. He just want to compete with the best. So make the Andrade fight. Mosquito, salute. Where you been at, King? I ain't see you in about, man, it's going on months. Mosquito. House guy, salute. So no, Terence Canelo Alvarez gets these passes for what? For what? Who's Gennady Golovkin fighting? Go ahead and give us the trilogy with Golovkin. But the zone want they want their reimbursement. Young Target, salute. So they're not going to do it. D. McGee, salute. Smash the like button. Support the channel. Support the grind. Smash that like button. We should have 900 likes. Smash the like button. Support the channel. Support the grind, my peoples. Smash it. Get the likes all the way up. Philip Brendan, salute. So now we should have so now we should have Adrian Robinson, salute. Andre Robinson, salute. We should have Canelo Alvarez versus a legit opponent. They have nothing but time to negotiate. C cut, salute. They have nothing but time to negotiate. Asiatic Power, salute. Peace and blessings, King. They have nothing but time to negotiate an opportunity and a legit fight for Canelo Alvarez. Nothing. They have nothing but opportunity. So how come, right? We are salute to my brother Derek McGee in the in the Cash App. I appreciate you, King. Salute to my brother Derek McGee in the Cash App. Appreciate you, King. Showing love. I appreciate you, King. My brother Derek McGee showing love in the Cash App. Appreciate you, King. So Canelo Alvarez is in position to be able to pick and choose some great opponents. Salute to my brother Marcos Cano in the Cash App once again as well. Marcus Luck, salute. Mr. Tally, 140, salute. Salute to my brother Marcos Cano in the Cash App, in my Cash App once again. Salute to my great brother, man. Always coming through, always showing love. Always supporting the channel, supporting the grind. Appreciate y'all, man. Coming through, man. That's why I work hard for y'all. That's why I try to get as much info and knowledge as possible for y'all, man. Because y'all hold me down. So salute to y'all. Always holding me down. Darren Edelin, salute. Antonio West, salute. Yeah, Travell Mazon, salute. Jay Dixon, where you been at, King? I don't think Canelo will fight Major. Where'd he go? Felix Collazo, salute. Jonathan Saunders, salute. I don't think Canelo will fight Major. Yeah, no, he and not only that, just slick boxers overall, because he won't even fight Caleb Plant. Nicholas Brady, salute. So another situation, another opportunity. I was going to make mention of this, and I'm glad my brother Nicholas Brady just brought this up. Because how about we get Terence Crawford versus Austin Trout? Make it happen. If not one of these three, if not Sergey Lipinets, Ray Robinson, or Sean Porter, Austin Trout, I'll take it. I'll take it. Give us Austin Trout. Terence Crawford versus Austin Trout. Let's make it happen. Why not? Why not? Let's make that happen. If you're not going to choose one, I'm sure Austin Trout is more than willing to make the fight. We just heard him yesterday say he would love that fight. It's one of these three, Darren Edelin. It's Sergey Lipinets, Ray Robinson, or Sean Porter, right? And Bob Arum said he's going to announce it in a couple of days. You understand? So let's get the Austin Trout fight. Make that happen. How many likes we got? Smash that like button. We should have 900 likes at least. Smash the like button. Polo 13, salute. Where you been at, King? DeAndre Carey, we had him on the show yesterday, and he said that he's already on weight. Asked him how he got a special diet, and he said that he's willing to fight Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, obviously Manny Pacquiao, you know, but if he had a choice, he going with Errol Spence. Salute to the Queen, Dahlia Internet, in that super chat. Appreciate you, Queen. Always coming through showing love. Now, Austin Trout is down at 47 now. So let's make it happen. Terence Crawford, Austin Trout. Let's make it happen. 704 Joe, salute. I'm sure they can negotiate that. I'm sure they can negotiate that and make that happen. I'm sure it won't be hard for Austin Trout negotiations. I'm certain of that. I'm certain of that. Appreciate you, Dahlia Internet. I'm certain that they can make that fight happen. So make it happen. You understand? That's the perfect fight. Southpaw. And guess what? Guess what? That is the perfect fight to prepare Terence Crawford for Errol Spence. The White EB, salute. Errol Spence not going back to the UK. No point in him doing that. There's no point in him going to the UK. He already did that. Been there, done that. No point. Gavin Mata, salute. So look at it from this standpoint, right? Austin Trout, like he said yesterday, y'all heard him on the show. He said, me and Errol Spence are the exact same size. That would let me know I can make 47. If he can make 47, I can make 47. That's exactly what Austin Trout said. He said, if he can make 47, I can make 47. So Calvin Johnson, salute. So he decided to go down. Guess what? He said, I'm the same size as Errol Spence. He has more experience than Errol Spence. He's a southpaw as well. He has a great jab. He fights like Errol Spence to a degree, right? He just was fighting bigger guys, much bigger guys. Right? But he's very slick. He's more slick than Errol Spence. But he's a southpaw with a great jab. Errol Spence is a southpaw with a great jab. And he has more, Austin Trout has more experience. So that's the perfect fight. Ernie Martinez said Trout is old. That's a big factor in making weight. He's not that old. Salute to my brother, Mr. Tally 140. He said, smash the like button. Salute to you, King, in the super chat. My brother, Everything Boston and Keon said Trout is a little bigger than Spence. No, they're the same size, King. They the same size. They both 5'9", and they the same size. They the same size. They the same size. And actually, Errol Spence's might be more solid than Austin Trout. Myron Denard, salute. Errol Spence is more solid than Austin Trout. Austin Trout is a little more wiry than Errol Spence. Now they're the same size. Austin Trout is 5'9". They're both 5'9", and they both, and like I said, Errol Spence is more muscular than Austin Trout. So they're the same size. Jafari Caesar, my brother, salute. So that would be a perfect fight. And Austin Trout has more experience. Pugilist and Shiznick, salute. Where you been at, King? Man, I ain't see you in forever and a day. Where you been at? Where you been at? So see, they got Austin Trout listed at 5'10", but he's 5'9". I'm 5'10", and I'm maybe a slightly taller than Austin Trout, and I'm 5'10". So if anything, he might be an inch or just if we the same height, he might be, because Errol is my height, so they're the same height. And Austin Trout is 34. So you got to understand. You got to understand. See, Terence Crawford will be 33 by the time they fight. So Austin Trout will be 35 and Terence Crawford will be 33. Let that sink in. C Cut, my brother in the super chat, Canelo and Golden Boy claim he only fight the best. Yeah, that's so far from the truth. I don't even know. It's the fan base that keep that alive. So Austin Trout, his birthday is September 28th. Terence Crawford is September 28th. I mean, Austin Trout birthday is September 18th. Terence Crawford is September 28th. And Terence Crawford it'll be 33 and Austin Trout will be 35. Now, obviously, Austin Trout has more wear and tear because he's been in there with everybody. He's been in there with Canelo, Lara, both Charlos, Jarrett Hurd, Miguel Cotto. So he's been in there with far bigger guys and far better opposition. Yeah, Matthew Valentine, I'm going to push for that. I'm going to push for that. And he's a southpaw. And he gives you the look of Errol Spence. When you see Austin Trout in those fights, like against Jamel and Jamal, you see how big they was to him? You see the size difference? That's the perfect fight for him. Lyle Wiley, salute. And when I see them in person, you got to see them in person. Errol Spence is just more solid than Austin Trout. Austin Trout is more wiry. Matthew Valentine said, Bud don't want to fight the elite. Ursa Major 2000, salute. I think he do. Oh, their reach. Let's look at it. Trout, 72-inch arm reach, 5'9". They got him listed at 5'9.5". I told you we the same. I'm slightly taller than him. I told you guys that. Oh, yeah, he fought Terrell Goucher, too. Yep. Trout is not 5'10", man. I'm 5'10", and I'm slightly taller than him. But they got him listed Snipes B at 5'9.5". Spence was more muscular than Trout a few years ago, but not in these past few fights. Well, you got to keep in mind, my brother Keon, that the weight he's fighting at 7 pounds heavier, so he's packing on more weight. But when they just walking around normally, without in training camp, with no training camp, same size. Same size. You got to remember, Trout is fighting at 54. So when they step in the ring, yeah, he's going to look bigger because he's weighing more. He's weighing at least 7 pounds more, and then he's rehydrating higher. But if you look at them just walking around, when you see them at fights, same size. I just never thought that Trout was willing to squeeze down to 47. Frank Stone, salute. What's good with you, King? So, yeah, in the fights, he's going to look bigger because he's fighting at a bigger weight. But right now, if you see them, Darren Edelin said lies. What's lies? Darren Edelin, what? Maybe you're not talking to me. But you see, like, they got him listed at 5'9.5". But when we hung out, he's close to my boy AB Boxing News. And when we was chilling and stuff, and Austin Trout, I'm slightly taller than him. It could be my shoes, but I was slightly taller than him, right? So they got him listed at 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. Like I said, they're not far away in age either. Keep that in mind. They're only 2 years apart. Now, like I said, he definitely had more wear and tear. That's without a shadow of a doubt. But Crawford, oh, excuse me, I went to the wrong person. I meant to go to Errol Spence. And do me a favor, go subscribe to KK Penson TV. Please, y'all get the opportunity. If you have children, you have nieces, nephews, children, cousins, anybody, little kids, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bitch B Megastar, his children, that's his daughter's channel. Please, let's get them all the way up. John Boy Sr., salute. So, see, they got Errol Spence listed at 5'10". 5'9.5", 5'10", and 72-inch arm reach. Same size. They got Errol Spence listed at 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. Same exact size as Austin Trout. Smash that like button. Contender Regime, Boxing, salute. What's good with you, King? I like watching your breakdowns. I like watching your breakdowns, King. I'll be watching your videos. Contender Regime, Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother, Contender Regime, Boxing. Yeah, and go subscribe to KK Penson TV if you haven't already subscribed. You got children, nieces, nephews, friends with children, anybody. I know your kids got iPads, iPhones, cell phones, tablets. Have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. Have them subscribe. So the dude said that, I don't know if he was talking to me or somebody else, and he said lies. What's lies? Salute. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know what I'm making up. So Terence Crawford, right, is listed at 5'8". At 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach at 32 years old. So he has a longer arm reach than Austin Trout. That's a perfect fight. Now I'm thinking about it. Crash 34, salute. Melvin Jones, salute. That's a perfect fight. Austin Trout and Terence Crawford would be perfect, right? And I'm sure Austin Trout is not going to, demand a lot of money and revenue and things of that nature. Obviously, he's going to want his worth. But on the flip side of that, it's doable. And that's a fight that should be looked into. I don't even know if they look into it. My brother LeBron Reviews in the building. Salute. What's good, King? Said Peace Blue. And Chad, I'm sorry I'm late, brother. No doubt. Go subscribe to my brother LeBron Reviews in the building. Go subscribe to his Instagram, LeBron Reviews, and go subscribe to his YouTube channel, LeBron Reviews. Go subscribe to my brother LeBron Reviews. Yeah, Dwight Eby, when Dillian White will fight. Dillian White fight next month, August 22nd, I believe, against Alexander Povetkin. Gary May, salute. He fighting against Alexander Povetkin. I can't wait. That's a good fight too, man. I want to see that fight. Yeah, August 22nd, Alexander Povetkin. Gary Mays, salute. That's a good fight. I want to see that fight. As a fan of the sport of boxing, I want to see that fight. Somebody get knocked out in that fight, no doubt. We Me TV said, what credit Bud get for beating Austin Trout? Well, it's a bigger name than Sergey Lipinets, Ray Robinson, and he gets the experience of being in there with a crafty southpaw that's bigger than him, and is very tough, very experienced, and he ain't gonna go in there and blow through Austin Trout. That's not gonna happen. So he gets a ton of credit for beating Austin Trout. Should he beat Austin Trout? Because G-Man TV said, my daughter 12, she subscribed to KK Penson TV. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Get them likes up. Kieran Alexis said, we got 941. Let's get them likes up to 1K, my peoples. Get them likes up to 1K. So him fighting Austin Trout, in my opinion, he beats Austin Trout. He's going to get a ton of credit for me from beating Austin Trout. I'm going to tell you why. Austin Trout has losses on his resume, right? But Austin Trout, you got to understand, Austin Trout fought the best of the best. And if you fight the best of the best like that in the manner he did, you're going to lose. So he has 5 losses on his resume, right? But when you fight Canelo, and that Canelo Alvarez fight was close. You understand? He lost to Jamal Charlo. He lost to Hurd. He lost to Lara, and he lost to Canelo. But he beat Cotto. You know, he beat credible opponents. You understand what I'm saying? But he's in there with credible opponents. And when you fight those type of guys back to back, like he's fighting in the manner he's fighting them, you're going to lose. Mighty Eye, salute. Exactly. You're going to lose. Do you like how Trout looked in action? Where'd the comment go? Wow. Salute to my brother Yusuf Cobb, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue, man. Always coming through and showing love. My brother Yusuf Cobb in the super chat. Salute, Blue. If Crawford fights Porter, I would be surprised. I stated earlier that Crawford is faking when he says he'll fight Porter. That's a publicity stunt. Austin Trout will give anyone the blues with the jab, but he's battle worn. Salute to my brother Yusuf Cobb in the super chat. The predicate, salute. Brother Yusuf Cobb always coming through and showing love. Do you like how Trout looked in his last fight at 54? No, I didn't. He looked okay. I thought he could look better. But you got to understand, he's making a transition. Right? Now, I think that he's gotten his body acclimated. And I think that he's gotten his body acclimated, and I think that he'll be better suited his next go round. He's a professional who's professional. That beast, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Said running late. Salute to you, Queen. Peace and blessings. Ron John, salute. Man, if that's BFTB, man, if that's you, is that the real BFTB boxing? Lonnie DiCarlo, salute. Text me, King, if that's you, King. That's him? That's him? Okay. Okay. Salute, King. I'm glad you got everything back in order, King. I'm glad you got everything back in order. Because we had a few dudes in here acting like they was you, man. Corlin Buzz, salute. Dwight Eby, salute. Go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing, man. Go subscribe to my brother. Okay, yeah, that's him. I got you, King. Yeah, because okay. Hold up, my people. Yeah. So that's my brother BFTB. That's the real one. So salute to my brother BFTB Boxing. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Hold him down. It's my brother right there. Go subscribe to BFTB Boxing. Go subscribe to his channel, man. I'm glad to see him back. Blessings, King. Glad to see you back. Glad to see him back. So, yeah, so Paul Ruffin, salute. Peace and blessings to you, King. So yeah, so you know, what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. Oh, so Austin Trout, you know, I think that he getting acclimated back to the division, and I think that his slick boxing, his knowledge, his experience is gonna, you know, carry him. You understand? Now, can he beat Terence Crawford? That's another story. Rumble, young man, rumble, salute, right? But can he compete? Absolutely. I give him an opportunity. John Boy Sr., salute. You understand what I'm saying? And so I think that this is the perfect situation for both guys. It's an opportunity for Austin Trout to fight for a world title at 147. And it's an opportunity for Terence Crawford just to garner some more experience in what he's going to present. You understand what I'm saying? He's going to present, you know, a southpaw stance that's slick, tricky, and he has a great jab. So he's going to present. That's going to present problems for Terence Crawford. My brother, Contender Regime Boxing in the super chat. If Bud going up in weight, he should be fighting Jamel Charlo. Otherwise, fight Porter at 147 and get ready for Errol or Manny that 100. No, Contender Regime. Austin Trout is coming to 47. Austin Trout announced, we had him on the show yesterday, and he announced that he's coming to 147. You see what I'm saying? Dwight Eby, salute. He said, "Did you get my question?" No, I didn't see it, King. Pardon me. Just put it in the chat again. Arthur Levent, salute. Where you been at, King? Yeah, Contender Regime. Austin Trout is going to 47, and he looking for opponents. So if he gonna be looking for opponents, and right now, Terence Crawford is looking for opponents, while Austin Trout is better suited. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, man. Smash the like button. We should have 1K likes in here. Smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up. Should have 1,000 likes. Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. You didn't smash it, smash it. I feel your pain, Arthur Levent. I hear you. So it's a perfect situation, right? If you put Austin Trout in the ring with Sergey Lipinets, Adari T, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Where you been at? If you put Austin Trout in the ring with Ray Robinson or Sergey Lipinets, I'm favoring Austin Trout at 47. I think he beats both of them. Gary May, salute. That dude, salute. King Jonas dead. Hold up. Skinny Hardaway, salute. King Jonas died first. Salute. I hope I said that right. NMB Memphis Beast 24. Where you been at, King? Where you been at? Where you been at? Yeah, contender regime. I want to see. I know you're gonna make a breakdown of this, and my brother Keon, everything boxing and sports. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait. I know you're gonna make a breakdown of this, so I can't wait. Jones the first. Okay, King Jones the first. Salute. Pardon me, King. Pardon me. Yeah, contender regime. That's gonna be tough for him to make that weight. Well, he started already. His last fight was at 50. And so now he said that I had him on the show yesterday, and he said that his new diet and he stays away from meat and things of that nature. And now, you know, he's on par to make 147. And his last fight was at 150. He didn't look the best at that fight, but he got the W, and I think that he could do it. You understand what I'm saying? And if you put him in there, me personally, at 47 right now, if you put him in there with Sergey Lipinets and Ray Robinson, I think he wins both of those fights. Real talk, guard your grill, salute. So I think this would be the perfect fight for Terence Crawford. There won't be no excuses made. My brother Arthur Levent in the super chat, little bit of love, bro. Salute. I appreciate you, King. That's a lot of bit of love. That's not a little bit. That's a lot of bit of love. Salute to you. Appreciate you 1,000%. My brother Arthur Levent. Smash that like button. Get the likes up to 1K, my peopleizations. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K, my peopleizations. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K, my peopleizations. Get it up to 1K. How many likes we got? Smash that like button. Get it up. My brother King Vonnie 86, he said 980. We got 20 more likes. Let's get the likes up to 1K. So, Star City J, what's good with you, King? Where you been at? So, salute to my peoples, man. So, yeah, so I would love to see this. Felix Collazo, salute. Snacks B said 989. Yeah, get it up to 1K. Lyle Wiley said, rumor says Crawford is fighting Ugas next. Listen, if my brother Lawrence Williams said that, and Lawrence Williams has a lot of knowledge of this, so I take what he says literally. I just know the sport of boxing can change. D. Hodges, salute. Gold, salute. My brother Lawrence Williams, if he's still in the building, he knows a lot about this stuff. And he said that he believes Sergey Lipinets is going to fight in September for the IBF interim belt. And Lawrence, you still here? Lee Smith, 05, salute. And Ugas, because I reached out to some people when all of this started to surface about Ugas fighting for that vacant WBA regular title. Bogart Skrilla, my brother in the super chat, hit the like button, my peopleizations in blue voice. Yes, sir. Smash that like button, my peopleizations. Get it up. Smash it. Appreciate my brother Bogart Skrilla, man. Salute to you, King. Always come through, show of love. So Lawrence Williams said that that's the case. So now Lawrence Williams was the one that brought the whole Ugas situation to my attention about Ugas possibly fighting for the vacant WBA regular title, right? And if that's the case, and let's say now, so I reached out to some people and they said that was the case. That's a strong possibility. So then I thought about it. What about Ugas versus Mikey Garcia for that position? Because Mikey Garcia is looking to become a 5-division world champion. JAI, salute. Austin Trout arguably has one of the top 3 resumes in boxing as far as opponents face. Oh, for sure. No doubt. Hands down. It's top 2. It's between him and Sean Porter. And actually, I would give him the nod because, well, no, I give Sean Porter the nod because he got more dubs out of it. So I think he has number 2 resume right now. Not named Manny Pacquiao. The Manny Pacquiao is the best resume in boxing. Bar none right now, hands down. So my brother Jupiter B in the super chat, Trout versus Brook for the I barely made 147. Salute to my brother Jupiter B in the super chat. He said Trout versus Brook for the I barely made 147-pound battle. Oh, unreal. Keith Thurman pushing for that Kell Brook fight. Kell Brook pushing for the Keith Thurman fight. Make it happen. Keith Thurman just came out and he said that he's willing to go to the UK. So make it happen. Mr. Shelton, my brother, salute. Young Hall, salute. Make it happen. More than likely, Dahlia Internet, that's the fight we're going to get. Manny Pacquiao, Mikey Garcia. More than likely. My sources behind the scenes telling me that's more than likely. That's what I can say. It's trending in that direction. Yeah, smash that like button, man. Get them likes all the way up. So now, let's think about this, right? If Ugas is not fighting in that position, and I got to reach out to some people, but if Ugas is not fighting in that position, then there's no doubt it should be Terence Crawford and Ugas. No doubt. No doubt. Yusuf Khan, my brother in that super chat, once again, he said, Austin Trout will make you look bad. He's slippery and a slick counterpuncher as well. He'll catch you coming and leaving and leaving out. Exactly. That's why I said this is a great situation for Terence Crawford, because he's the exact same size as Errol Spence. He's slick, slippery, and he's a southpaw. He's a slippery southpaw, so he brings a lot to the table. So that's perfect. Salute to my brother Ricky Chino in the super chat. They need to drug test Keith Thurman. Man, Keith Thurman, man, he trying to get that get back. He trying to put himself in position. He feeling it slipping away, in my opinion. Kashif Dixon, salute. Now, there's still big fights out there for Keith Thurman, but I feel like Keith Thurman is definitely like, you know, like, wait a minute. He feels himself slipping out that conversation, and he trying to get back in that get back. He's trying to get that get back now. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to get himself back in that position. Alex Kane, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Keith Thurman is definitely trying to. Now he like, listen, I'll go to the UK and fight Kell Brook. Told Kell Brook today. If y'all ain't seen my last video, go subscribe. Go watch the last video I just did. Hoodie Smoke, salute. Keith Thurman said, listen, if Kell Brook send me, because Kell Brook said, I heard Keith Thurman mention me in the recent interview about possibly fighting me. I want to make that fight happen. I've been wanting to make that fight. And Keith Thurman has responded today by saying, if Kell Brook is serious, tell him to send over the contract and them pounds. And he don't even got to worry about coming here. I'm going over there. D. Walker, salute. He said, I'm going to the UK and fight him. It was a dream of mine to go over there and fight. So it's a perfect opportunity for me. Daryl Lightfoot, salute. Appreciate you, King. Sherman Bray, salute. Appreciate you, Daryl Lightfoot. Eddie Wallace, salute. Galvatron, salute. Thurman could have had a Brook fight. Oh, for sure he could have. For sure. That's why I said, Galvatron, at this point in time, I feel like Keith Thurman coming out and making mention of Errol Spence and the man that he is. Talking about Errol Spence got to fight me. He got to see me if he want to legitify himself and solidify himself. I said legitify. Solidify himself as a true champion in the welterweight division. He got to go through me. He got to fight me, or he got to get up out the division. That tells me Keith Thurman now, right? Vincent B, salute, is now at the point where he's like, listen, I don't have nothing to lose. Bring it on. It's like a weight has been lifted off his shoulders. You understand? Antonio Rice, salute. It's like a weight has been lifted off his shoulders. The O is gone. Remember, he used to say, I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. Well, it's like now, at this point, the O is gone. You know, the weight is lifted off his shoulders. And now he might, listen, Keith Thurman at this point in time might be a very, very risky fight because he has nothing to lose. And he's very skillful. Gene Pompey, salute. Melvin Jones, salute. Almighty Law, salute. My brother Galvatron in the super chat, Thurman could have had that Brook fight. For sure he could have. For sure he could have. Without a shadow of a doubt. At their prime. Remember, after Brook had beat Sean Porter and before the Gennady Golovkin fight, Kell Brook was talking about a Keith Thurman fight. Adrian Vett, salute. Around the world, salute. Remember that. Before he went up and fought Gennady Golovkin, moving up 2 weight classes, He was trying to get the Keith Thurman fight. Antonio De Jesus, salute. David Bohannon, salute. Remember that. Remember that. Before the Keith Thurman, before he went up and fought Gennady Golovkin, Keith Thurman was looking, Kell Brook was looking to make the Keith Thurman fight for a unification bout. Donald Simpson Jr. said Thurman might get knocked out. Alice Kane, exactly. That's the first thing that came to my mind as well. Mr. Sheldon, that's not you? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was you, King. Trevion Calicut. He said Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Terence Crawford, and Manny are the only relevant fighters right now. What about Errol Spence, King? Those are definitely the upper echelon, but Errol Spence, you miss Errol Spence. Unless you're saying under Errol Spence. Michael Cromwell, salute. Said he's old new. Yeah, but for Keith Thurman, that's still a good fight, though. That's still a good fight for Keith Thurman. No problem, Trevion. It's all good. Yeah, Sylvester Solomon, 2011. Kell Brook for Keith Thurman, that's a good fight. Especially in the UK. Especially in the UK. He goes over to the UK. It's a big fight. It's going to be a big draw. Daniel Lowe and salute. It's going to be a big draw. It's a way to put himself. Kell Brooks is a name, right? He only has 2 losses on his resume, Errol Spence and Gennady Golovkin. Now the problem with Kell Brook is he just hasn't been fighting nobody. All the opponents he fought after Errol Spence and Gennady Golovkin have been just C and D level opponents. That's the problem. It's not that Kell Brook is so much not relevant. It's just that he just chooses to put himself in this position where he's fighting these opponents that's just like, what are we doing? And then he moved up to 54 to do it. And then another problem is he says, I'll come back down to welterweight and fight this guy. And then 2 weeks later, he's like, I can't make 50. I can't make 47. So it's going to have to be a catchweight. And then a week later, I can make welterweight. It's like, what are we doing? Like Eddie Hearns will come out and say, Eddie Hearns been consistent with this. Eddie Hearns been like, listen, Kell Brook can't make weight. And maybe we should listen to Eddie Hearns. Footy Smoke, salute. I think it's going to be Ray Robinson or Sergey Lipinets. I'm stuck on Sergey Lipinets. I think it's going to be Sergey Lipinets. It's just sticking with me for whatever reason. Predicate said, truthfully, Trout should fight Keith Thurman. That would be a great fight, too. That's another great fight. Trout is a tough out. George Green, salute. He said, Kell Brook got them fragile orbital bone. That's a fact. Smash that like button. That's a fact. Well, listen, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Todd Smith, salute. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trying to get another special guest on. Hopefully, I get a special guest on tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me get up out of here right now. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000% coming through, showing your boy Blue love, holding me down, representing and supporting the channel and the grind, man. This is the grind and we don't stop. Y'all already know my motto. The grind don't stop. But let me get up out of here. Salute to each and every one of y'all coming through, showing your boy Blue love, holding me down, man. Appreciate y'all 1,000%. And like I said, tomorrow I'm trying to bring on another special guest. Hopefully that comes to fruition, and we're gonna make it happen. And I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna keep an eye out on this Crawford fight situation, and maybe I might have something in plan. But salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Michael James 616, salute. Robert Taylor, salute. Where you been at, King? Salute to each and every one of y'all. D. McGee, my brother, I appreciate you in that Cash App, my good brother. Akando, Sammy Hassan, salute, salute. Ronald Finkley, my brothers. IML Will, Mosquito, Calvin Johnson, I appreciate y'all 1,000%. Dahlia Antoinette, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Appreciate y'all 1,000%. Tomorrow, Jay Lee, salute. Travion Calicut, salute. Do that, man. If you're motivated to do it, do it. Just do it. Like I said, go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother, The Contender Regime Boxing. Please go subscribe to KK Penson TV. Go subscribe to their channel if you have children, kids, nieces, nephews, friends with kids, guard kids, anything. Go subscribe to them. I know they got iPads, iPhones. I know they got some sort of tablets. So go subscribe. Paragon of Principles, salute. Georgia, peace, Denise. Where you been at, Queen? Peace and blessings to you. I ain't see you all day. I ain't see you in about 2 weeks. Salute to y'all. Peace and blessings. Vincent Beats, Roger, salute. Jeff the producer. Ronald Finkley, my brother. Always here showing love. Predicate, Paragon of Principles. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, man. Signing off. Peace.